Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we've got a super fun story to share featuring a brave little mouse named Marvin. Marvin is not your ordinary mouse. He's adventurous, curious, and loves exploring new things. In this episode, join Marvin and his best friend, the boy, as they have an amazing day at school filled with laughter, creativity, and yummy treats. Are you ready? Let's dive into Marvin's wonderful day and see all the fun and surprises that await them at school. The sun was shining brightly as David and Marvin set off on their walk to school. Marvin's mom waves goodbye as they start their journey. With every step, Marvin squeaked excitedly, his tiny heart racing with anticipation. The David smiled, looking down at his little friend, who was hopping and scurrying beside him. They talked about what adventures the day might hold, pointing out interesting things along the way, like blooming flowers and chirping birds. It was a perfect day for exploring and having fun. As soon as they arrived at school, Marvin spotted the playground sandbox and darted towards it, his little paws kicking up sand. It was a treasure trove of colorful toys. Marvin jumped right in, playing with miniature cars, shovels, and pails. He built towers and buried little action figures under the sand, giggling with pure joy. Other kids joined him, letting their imaginations run wild as they created things together. Marvin felt like the king of the sandbox, having the time of his life, making new friends and enjoying some sunny fun. After some fun in the sandbox, Marvin's adventurous spirit pulled him inside the classroom. There, he discovered an array of cardboard boxes stacked in the corner. "What can I build today?" he thought. With incredible determination, Marvin started stacking the boxes one by one, creating a magnificent, tall castle. He scampered to the top, feeling on top of the world. The classroom filled with giggles and cheers as other students watched. From his lofty perch, Marvin waved at everyone below, feeling proud of his creation and excited to share more adventures. Next, Marvin spotted some colorful paint supplies on the art table, and his eyes lit up. This could be fun, he thought. Without a second guess, he jumped into action, grabbing brushes and bowls to mix the paint. He added soap and water, creating a colorful, bubbly mixture. But it wasn't long before the bubble started to grow. Suddenly, it burst, splattering Marvin right in the face with a rainbow of colors. "Oops," he squeaked, shaking his head and laughing at the funny mess he made. The classroom erupted into laughter, and Marvin loved being the center of attention. After his colorful escapade, Marvin discovered he could blow a giant bubble using the paint mixture. With a determined puffy breath, he created a bubble big enough to float inside. Marvin giggled as he soared up and headed for the window, gliding outside. The other children watched in awe as he floated higher and higher. It felt like flying. But then, just as the wind picked up, Marvin started to drift away from the school. The boys and girls gasped together, wondering what would happen next as Marvin floated toward the blue sky. Realizing Marvin was floating away, David sprang into action. He raced toward the window, calling out, "Marvin, hold on." With every step, his heart raced, and he felt that sense of urgency. The other kids cheered him on as he chased after his adventurous little friend. As Marvin zipped through the air, the boy's determination to catch him grew. Would he be able to catch Marvin before he drifted too far? Incredibly, just before the bubble could float too high, it popped. The boy stretched out his arms and caught Marvin safely. "Got you," he laughed, holding the little mouse close. Both of them laughed in relief, panting but exhilarated from their unexpected adventure. Side by side, they raced home, their spirits high from the thrill of the day, sharing stories and laughter. It was a delightful feeling of friendship as they realized they had experienced something truly special. When they finally reached home, a warm, sweet aroma filled the air. David and Marvin headed straight to the kitchen, where they spotted a plate of freshly baked cookies cooling on the counter. Marvin's eyes widened with delight. "Yum, cookies!" he squeaked with excitement. They quickly grabbed a cookie each, and with a crunchy bite, both of them knew that nothing could top the joy of a delicious treat after an eventful day at school. Marvin had an unforgettable day at school, filled with fun, laughter, and a few messy moments. As they enjoyed their cookies, the boy looked at Marvin and said, "Today was awesome." Everyone, stay tuned for more delightful adventures with Marvin because this little mouse is always ready for more.